Kia ora and welcome to Craft Artosaurus. Today's Sunday. My name's Paula. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Gosh, I was in a different world, wasn't I? So I've been very busy doing my my hares and I'm really proud of them. Yeah, no, I can't believe I actually designed the pattern myself here on the channel, and everything's working out. I'm just taking it out of the ring thing, the ring, the tightener. So there's that here all done, and it's so cute. I haven't done any thread painting yet on them. I've just got the hair in because I thought it was important to start doing some of this cross stitch work over on the side. This is definitely finished, the two hairs kissing, and I love it. It is, oh, so cute. I think it's my favorite saying, isn't it? It's so cute. And of course I did the little white hair over here that's going to be looking up at the moon. Oh, I love it. I love it. So I'm just going to put my hoop back in after I figure out where it goes over here with the roses. I think that's about right. And hopefully I have loosened this enough. No, I think I might need to loosen up more. So yep, definitely winter here in New Zealand. Hopefully if you're further down south than us or in the passes, you're all okay and you have power and you're nice and warm wherever you are. You've got your fires going. I do know in places they've lost power, which is why fires are vitally important here in New Zealand. You know, it's just how it is. We're very close to the South Pole. When we moved to Invercargill, it was so funny. I actually thought I would see icebergs, you know, when we went to the beach. I thought, oh yeah, when we go to the beach, we'll see icebergs because we're that close to the South Pole, but we never did. But I think when my daughter Steph was 6 or 7, there was a big iceberg that went past Dunedin. But yeah, you know, we lived here over here on the coast, so we definitely didn't go and see any of that. So there we go. I'm all set up. I'm ready to go. These are the colours I've been using on the bunnies, and I'm very happy with them. And what I've done is all this, the thread that I thought would go with this. So I think that will, well, I wonder if that's the same. I think that's the same colour. Woohoo! Same green. Just let me double check. If it's not, it's jolly close. Oh, it's just a little bit off actually. A teeny weeny little bit. Not too much at all. Just a little bit off. So I think this could be the same. It's meant to be the same colour, but as you know, when you get different skeins, they change colour, which is why when you do a big project you should buy all the skeins at once so they're all the same batch. So I've just pulled out bits and pieces that I thought would go quite nicely. Yep, here and there, yeah. Oh dear, yet again, here and there. Okay, so I'm fairly certain that that is exactly, yep, so it's virtually the same. So yep, off-white. So I'll just put these over here. So for the rose, I was really thinking for the, I don't know, I think there's some green bits here. Well, I don't know what this is. Hang on, it's all messy now. I've done some weird stuff here. See, I don't know about that one actually. Not sure about that one. So I might just put that back in the container. So everything else I'm quite happy with. Yeah, that'll be nice. So I think for the rose, I don't know, I would like a little bit of pink in there as well. So it's not really pink, it's like a browny peachy colour, I guess. But I might do the centre a little bit of the center of this rose, and then just here in this color. So, but I'll do some stitching with you. Yeah, I've actually never done this before, and I've always been intrigued by it. I've seen it on bits and pieces. This is very fancy. I don't quite know what this is. So let me just, not quite sure what this is. I guess you're meant to pull it with that, but you know I ain't gonna do that. So I just need to find the middle one, and that's not it. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to, oh, that was close. Maybe it's that one. Yep. So there's always one thread that you can pull, and you know, it's going to work. You can pull it and you're not going to unravel your thread and all that sort of thing, but it's the inner one, and sometimes it takes me a while to find it, but I usually get there in the end, you know. I don't know if I want to do, so I think I'm going to pull apart 3. So I'm just, there we go. 1, I've gone quiet, I'm trying to pull it apart. 2, ooh, no, 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 don't you dare not. I guess it's going to, because it's gone back on itself. 2, and then I'm just going to very gently do the last one. 3. I'm just going to put this on the other side of the card here, so it's all ready to go. There we go. Oh, I've got it stuck to me now. Crikey dick. Oh, it's a lovely, lovely, lovely day here on the coast, but I do know that there are parts where the weather is pretty nasty. So yet again, we've been blessed. We've been very lucky. Yep. Cleo's sleeping at the moment, so ergo I'm here. But after I've done this, I'll take her for a quick stroll-ish thing. I can't believe I can't hold that. What's wrong with my fingers today? There we go. 2, and the last one, please. 3. So hopefully that means that the threads will all sit nicely when I go to use them, which is why I do this. Wetting the end, because I need to put it through the needle head. Oh dear. So I really do need to work out okay. I don't know. I'm going to wing it. We'll see how we go. It feels a little bit unnatural, I guess. I'm not used to doing it like this. I'm looking for the holes, but there is no hole. So, yep, there we go. And I'm just going to catch the thread at the back, so I've pulled it under so I can see the thread, and I'm going to push it over. Gosh, it's been a while since I've done cross stitch. I'm feeling a little bit unsure of myself, which is really unusual. Well, if I pull the end somehow, there we go. I just need to catch that one. Hopefully I've caught it. Oh, don't you dare not. Of course it's gonna not, because I said don't you dare not. There we go. I've definitely caught it, so that's good, and then I will thread it through the back in a little bit. So it's nothing exotic, it's just cross stitch. Although, you know, I thought it was exotic when I was growing up, when I was a kid. I'm actually quite intrigued by anything that's got cross stitch on it at the moment. I don't know why. It's just, it fascinates me why they did it. Yeah. So my friend who's in hospital, Jojo, she got a chicken from when she was in Christchurch Hospital. So, and she absolutely loves it. But we don't actually have any here. And I asked my husband, you know, oh, do we, because he works up there and he kind of knows what happens in other departments because, you know, he's a department head himself. And I said to him, oh, do they have support chickens? And he said he'd never ever heard of it, and he thought I was being like really weird. So I don't know. I'm thinking, because I've got quite a bit of yarn stashed. Yep, I have a yarn stash, believe it or not. It's because I crochet, and when you crochet you're inclined to stash things. Yeah, I don't know if other people knit or crochet, but you usually you have a little bit left over here or there, a ball here, a ball there, and that sort of thing. And it's quite fun, you know, crocheting, knitting, and that sort of thing. So I was thinking maybe I might get my ladies, since Jojo loved them so much, we would get her to get the crochet knit group to actually make some for our hospital here, which I think would be rather sweet. Yeah, my husband thinks I'm as weird as anything like normal. Poor guy, he's most probably wondered what on earth he married into. What am I married into? But yeah, you know, these are things that pop into my head. So that'll be a rather cool project to do, I feel, for the ladies. And because I've got so much yarn, we won't need to shop for it or anything. You know, we can just use the yarn I've got. And that'll be quite cool. So, yeah. I'm just wondering what I decided now. I can't quite remember. I think we're going, yep, no, we're doing 2, and then I will go to white, see how that looks. I'm quite liking this, so very relaxing. Gosh, it's so hot in here, but that's okay. I'm dying of heat. I'm going to have to take my jumper off. Sorry, folks. Hang on. Oh. Oh, it's winter and I'm in short sleeves. I feel like I'm in Australia somewhere. This is what they do over there. We don't do this in New Zealand. We're usually all nicely rugged up and kitted up and nice and warm. So yeah, that's okay. It's I'm in a very sunny room here, and obviously because it's so sunny, you know, it's just how things are. Feeling a bit hot and bothered, and didn't know better. I swear I was having a hot flush. Oh dear. So yeah, so I've been I'll most probably buy a pattern, and yeah, we'll do some support chickens and hand them over here, and they might use them, I guess. I'm just wondering about that now, whether or not they'll actually use them, but I'm sure they will. Now, I think I'm going to go over here to this one. Am I still in shot? Yes, I am. Okay, I'm just going to very gently put my thread through this one at the back. So then I can come up to this one. And you see how I can come up and I still have a nice line at the back. It's something I do. I don't know if it's something that everyone else does. So, you know, there you go. Free lesson for you for cross stitch. If you want to be lazy and, you know, keep your back looking all pretty, which I do like to do. Yeah. It took me a while to work out because I taught myself when I was quite young with that pattern I took from Mum. Oh, the poor lady, the poor lady. But that's good, that's good. Yeah. And I'm just going to do the same thing again because I need to go up. So you just, there I am, and I just go underneath that one there, being very careful. Normally you don't have a sharp needle, so yeah, you have a nice blunt needle and you have all these lovely little graph things that seem to work, but yep, I guess I'm learning something new, so I'm gone off down there, and that's bugs me a little bit, but that's all right. I can be bugged. I guess my eye will click in shortly and my muscle memory will go, woohoo, I know exactly what I'm doing, which would be rather marvellous. Rather marvellous indeed. So I'm just going to go under that one again. So I'm actually going all the way to the second one because I can go down to the second one. And then I can come up to this one. You see how that works? And it's all nice and tidy in the back. Yeah, I don't know how important that is for other people, but for me it's vitally important. I'm going to go to this one here. Yep. And I'm actually just going to do one on each of these so that the cream can be there, so it's kind of like a little white rose with, I can see it in my head, you know, I grow roses. They've been in the garden for a while, so, you know, it's not that hard. Also grow weeds, you know, don't want to brag, but just in case someone thinks I should. Oh dear. So I think that'll look rather sweet. I feel like I'm slightly in the wrong place, but then when I go just one down a little bit, it feels like even worse. So I don't know. We'll go there and we'll give it a swirl. I'm just turning the hoop because I'm feeling uncomfortable, so holding it, I'm just not quite in the right place. I usually do this on the sofa, so yeah, never really, I don't think I've ever done it at the table, so yep, this feels a little bit off. I guess I got thoroughly spoilt when my father-in-law made me my cross-stitch stand when I was younger. I actually think I'm just going to leave one here. Oh, could be this fabric on the side that's throwing me off. Yes, I think it was, yep. Because now I feel a bit happier somehow when it's up on the table. So, oh well. So my husband's off, he's playing golf again today. But yeah, it's a nice day. Oh, it's a lovely day actually. My washing's out, it's so warm out there. So it's just lovely. The passes are still opening and closing and doing weird things, you know, as will happen when there's snow about. So yeah, but that's okay. I'm not happy with that one, but I can see where I've gone slightly wrong. There we go. This is so slow. I can't believe how slow I'm going. I'm just doing one down here, and I need to go up to this one. So to do that, I turn it over and I go in the back of this one, and then I can go straight there. Am I still in? Yep, still in shot. Oh, I did that wrong. Well, that's a first. I'll go up here. I feel like I'm catching some of the others. And there we go. And there we go. Nice and tidy. I need to go up one. So again, I'm going down below, wrapping around. So it's all nicely wrapped around, and when I go here, yep, it should be fine. Again, I need to go up one. So I go down below, grab a piece off that, come up to where I need to be, and it just all flows from there. So yeah, there we go. And last one, and I come up to this one here. Am I off camera? I think I might have been. Sorry, slowly moving to the side. There we go. So that's that area all done. It's not too bad. Not happy with that cross. You know, I'm just going to have to get over it. So, yep. So here is the thread that I put through the back of one, and I will fix that up in just a second. I'm just going up to tie off, so it's nice and tidy, and then I come back down again to tie off. Scissors. Thought I had them here. They were gold and they were sparkly. Oh, yep, there they are. There we go. So that's just basically how I'm going to do it. So, yep. Sorry, got a bit of a bug today. Now, I think this is a leaf over here, and that is a leaf. So I think this is part of the leaf. So I think that is the leaf up here. So if I go there and come down, I don't think there is any leaves in here, and that all of this would be cream. So I'm just taking my thread out. I'm putting it in the little card index thing. I'm going to use the this one here. Oh, that one's a bit thin. So, and this is the last one. Okay. And again, I'm going to use 3 threads. I'm not really sure when they did this how many threads they used. I'm just wondering if they used all 6, to tell you the truth, but I don't know. That seems a little bit excess. I mean, doesn't it? Oh yeah, I'd be cheap. Oh dear. But it's 1 more than 2, which is what I would normally do, so you know, it's not too bad. I suppose I should find the little container and actually read the instructions that it came in, but I've started now. It's too late. Started. Okay, so I think I decided that was the leaf. So if I go here, I don't think that would be. So, do you know what? I don't really want a line over here, so I will start here. I just need to catch the back again of this thread. Now, if I used 2 pieces of thread, this would be easier, because I could use 1 thread, thread it the other way, have my circle at the end, and then there would be no knot at all. It would be quite cool. I can't explain it to you properly. I'm sure I've used that method again. Let's see. I'll just go across here. I'm thinking a nice cream rose. Now what I can do is go here, and I want to go up to that one. So I'm just working out how to get my line straight at the back. So yeah, this to me works. And 1 more, and I'm coming down to the one I was just at. And I need to, yet again, I'm going to turn it over and put my thread through that. And you see how I've already caught all of my cream thread there at the back. Done a really good job that time. Quite happy with that. It's going the wrong way. Do I care? Not really. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to come up. Actually, I can do that. Look, I can go there. I didn't need to do what I just did. That annoys me, because that goes there, that goes there, and then we go up 1. Let me just do these 2 here. Out. It's a little bit sharp, the needle, because it's cross stitch. I put my finger in the wrong place. I hold the fabric different when it's cross stitched, so yeah, that was my own fault. So yeah, so I'm thinking we'll yeah, there we go. It's not too bad. It actually looks rather cool with the 3 threads. We're having a roast for tea tonight, so that'll be nice. But now I'm thinking, oh, it's too stinking hot for a roast. Oh dear, oh dear. I feel like a salad. But I'm sure by about 4 o'clock, the nighttime air will come down, because it's been, you know, getting dark here earlier and all that sort of thing because it's winter. Here we go, and then it's just a case of going across. So I don't think you need to watch me do this for much anymore. So what I will do is just, yeah, and oh, I've got this in the wrong place, haven't I? Because I'm catching it. Got my bits of thread coming in the wrong place. So there we go. And I think that'll be nice and muted and rather sweet. And I'm fairly certain once this gets washed, all the black lines disappear. So yeah, ergo I can't wash it if I've got a stain on it, or I drop something on it. I want to move that, but it's because of how I'm holding it here. There we go, one. So I'll just carry on doing this. It's going to be a very short video today, and I'll see you on Tuesday, and we'll do some more on my skirt. So I'm fairly certain we're going to, yeah, we're at the stage where we need to cut things out and finish off the rest of the skirt. Oh, that's exciting. Finish it off. Oh dear. I did watch the Sewing Bee last night, the Great British Sewing Bee, and it's the one with the lingerie bits and pieces in it, where they're, you know, doing that. I don't know. I think I'm a bit disappointed in it this year, and I don't know why I'm disappointed in it. So I definitely do not like the new host. I find him annoying and irritating. And at one stage, I think I turned him off. I found him so annoying and irritating. Oh dear, that's shocking, isn't it? Absolutely shocking. So, yes, I just thought, oh, you are so annoying. And the jokes, they're not funny at all. I love English humour. Oh, I really do, you know, hello, hello, and all those wonderful shows. But recently, some of the English humour has just been, it's been very American, and it's nothing against American humour. It's a different humour, and I just found I like that English. I think it's English witticisms. Is that what you would call it? And America doesn't have the witticisms in it. So yeah, you know, I love Friends when that was on, and all of that. So Annie had a live this morning, and I forgot all about it. And so I was snugly and warm in bed reading the papers, and then I noticed I had a Discord notification, and I thought, that's weird. I usually only get a Discord notification if Annie's got a live on. And then it was like, oh, wonder what, and it was like, oh no, there's a live happening, Paula, and you've stayed in bed all this time reading the newspaper, staying warm, snuggled under the covers, where Cleo took up, oh, she was, you know, there's room for her this way, heaps and heaps of room. She's only a little dog. No. This morning, after she'd been out and done her ablutions outside, she came and she was lying that way across and slowly pushing against me, moving me out of bed anyway. So, you know, I was doing the whole, leave me alone, Cleo. Oh dear, she's a shocker. She really is. That's okay. Yep. So I missed most of the live, which was a little bit disappointing. So I'll have to watch that later on. There we go. So it's not very exciting at all for you to be watching this. A bit boring really. And yeah, so I'll leave it there. I'll put on at the end of the video a clip from Art in the Park from one of my tutors, and I hope you will enjoy it. So yes, if you enjoyed this, thumbs up. If you've learned something new, then well, hey, I'm so happy if you did. I really do love to cross stitch, but I have never done, like I said, anything like this before, so I'm finding it a bit of a challenge, which is always good. And I'm just going to carry on and do little bits and pieces, and I will see you'll see this again on Thursday, and by then I'm sure I'll have heaps and heaps done. I do want to add some lace in, so that's why I've thought I need to get the cross stitch done, because I just need that done, so then I can work out what I'm going to add in slow stitch wise on this. Okay, so I'll see you all later. Have a lovely day, and I think I'm off to have a really big drink of water. It's so hot. Oh, I'm so hot. So yeah, thumbs up, leave a comment. Thank you for watching. All right, and I hope you enjoy whatever interview I put here. All right, bye everyone. Bye. I'm now at Abby's stall, and she works in big, and I'm talking big. These pictures are taller than me. I'm not exactly short. Well, I am a little bit, I guess. But as you can see, these are jelly prints that she's done. And this one here, Abby's one of my tutors. She's awesome. She's going to speak to us shortly, and she can tell us all the different bits and pieces. I don't want to get them wrong. I love the fit. And look, and she did this thing where she did a jelly print, I think it was a day, and I think these are some of her jelly prints up here. My favourite one is in here though. I was looking for it, I can't see it. Then again, I might have got confused. I'm not promising anything. And here she is, the artist herself. Da, 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 da. Abby! Hello Abby, you're now world famous, over 300 people know you.
Oh my goodness, hi Paula, hi everybody out there.
So,
Thank you for joining us.
What's your favourite type of medium that you use?
What I'm currently obsessed with is the jelly plate. Here's my jelly plate.
Oh my goodness.
Look at the state of it. So, I usually work in watercolour, but then I started doing printmaking and then moved on to the jelly plate, and I've just never looked back. It's I just keep finding new ways to abuse it, really. So these are obviously just the single plates.
So how did you make, could you take us through how you made one of these pictures?
Sure. Okay, let's have a look at this one up here, Videsha. So, if you have a look at that, and then look down this way, how I did it was I just got a piece of paper and drew the image, and then went over it, coloured it in with some soft pastels.
Oh, cool.
And then I pressed this image into the jelly plate, like that.
Yep.
And transferred the dust of the chalk. And then if I pull it off, there'll be a little bit of the image still sitting there. And then I apply stencils. I make all my own stencils. So they look like this, thin bits of plastic. And so I roll on layers of paint over top of the chalk pastel, stencil it, and then do a final coat of paint over everything. Drop a bit of paper on, and then peel it off when it's dry.
How long does it take to dry, Abby?
Between, I'd say about, depends how thick your paint is, half an hour. Maybe if it's a rainy day, if there's a lot of moisture in the air, it might take an hour or two. Or if it's quite thick paint, it might take longer.
And Abby comes from a place where rain is well known, as you know. We live on the wet coast of New Zealand, and it is very wet here. So this is fantastic jelly painting. Trust me, you've seen my brown masterpieces. The other thing you do is these, which is
intaglio.
Intaglio, there we go.
So traditional intaglio, you scratch into the surface, push your ink into those grooves, and then put it through pressure to pull the ink back out of the grooves. And you usually use a stone or a piece of metal or even a thick like perspex.
Okay.
But what you can use is what we call a Tetra Pak for your UHT milk maybe. And you can scratch into this, it's metal on the inside, right? So you can scratch into that with a craft knife and you can pull quite a nice print.
Yes, I know. I was looking at the print earlier on and I wasn't knowing the name and I didn't want to get it wrong, so that was the problem.
That technique is intaglio.
Intaglio.
And these are cheap and cheerful because it's recycling, but they only last maybe 3 or 4 prints and then they just fall apart naturally under the pressure.
So that's good, because when you know that if you're going to go out and you're going to buy one of these prints, you're only going to have 3 others in the world like it.
Exactly.
And so when you buy an Abby print, there's only a few out there.
Exactly, that's absolutely right.
So thank you, Abby, for talking to me.
Thank you, Paula.
Yep, bye until the next person. Oh dear. Okay, so that was Abby, one of my wonderful tutors at printing. Here's her card, Abby Gully, and she's got an Instagram account, so I'm just bringing that up and I hope it's going to focus in on it. And you can check her out on Instagram. She is a really, really cool artist and a thoroughly fabulous teacher. So yeah, thank you again for watching today. I really do hope you enjoyed what we did together. There it is, the rose getting started, and good old Abby. All right, I'll see you all on Tuesday. Bye everyone. Bye.